What is up, people? Welcome back to the Black Rocket YouTube channel, where today we're going to be doing another live open esports session focusing on Battle Royale. So, we've been doing these open esports sessions every day from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time every weekday. And on Wednesday nights at 6:30, we actually have the virtual open houses. We had one this week. It was very fun. Next week is actually going to be our last one. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be going over, I believe, Battle Royale, which we are playing today. However, it's how you do the Battle Royale class, and then also the Rocket Kart Racer. So that's a new game that we have coming out. So if you want a quick little sneak peek at that, make sure to tune in at next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, today we're gonna be playing Battle Royale. And before we do get into the Battle Royale, I just want to remind everyone here that we do have some options for you guys while you are at home, while you need to keep busy. We got a lot of stuff for you. We got the virtual open houses, as I already said. Those are Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. We only have one more because registration actually does open up May 1st for our June camps. So you may want to get a little head start on those. Sign up whenever you can. And then we also have the live open esports sessions that we're gonna keep these going for as long as we can. Really, they're really fun. We got a lot of people participating. Quest, if you took the VR course over the summer, it's a little bit different than that, and it's more like self-paced, and you can kind of just do whatever you want. And the software is really cool too, so you can mess around with it. Then we also have the teacher coaching sessions. So again, those are more just like classes. If you want to check out the events, you just look at the events calendar, and you'll be good to go. So today we are going to be playing Battle Royale. So just a quick little reminder for those of you who have never played Battle Royale before. All you have to do to get started is you go to blackrocket.com/esports, and then right there, right off the bat, you see both our games. You see Sembly, you see Battle Royale. And then for Battle Royale, you just got to click on Play Now. And now this is going to take you to kind of like the launch page, we call it, where then there's either the download for Windows or the download for Mac. And for me, I have Windows, so I'm going to click on Windows. And then this kind of takes to the Ignite link, and this is basically just kind of like a Google Drive sort of thing. So all you have to do to download the game is you just click this little checkbox, download selected, and you're good to go. Now, once you do have it downloaded, you do have to extract the folder because it is a zip. Now, if you did take classes with us over the summer, you should be a pro at extracting files. All you gotta do is find where you download the files, usually just in your downloads. And if you don't know where that is, you can't find it. If you are in Chrome, all you gotta do is click on the little three dots in the top right, and then go to downloads, and it'll be there. You just press open in folder. And then once you do find the zip, you just gotta right click it, press extract all, and you'll be good to go. It's that easy. Once you do extract that folder, you have to go into the extracted folder and then just click on the Battle Royale application, and that's pretty much it. Once that happens, a little launcher will come up where you could select like your settings, like the graphics and all that. But then once you do that, you will be looking basically just like this. So this is the Battle Royale game right here. I'm already signed in. I'm already good to go. However, if you need to make an account, it's super easy. You just press create an account. You don't even need an email. You could just put a username and password, and then that's it. But if you do have an account, you can log in. And then we will get a room code for you guys real quick. I believe I actually do have a room code. It's going to be Royale. So that's going to be our first room code of the day. Now, you guys are going to have to join as a player. I'm going to join as a spectator because, again, I am casting for you guys. So if you do want to play, all you got to do is type in the room code Royale, and you'll be good to go. Just like that. So we are going to give it a few minutes for people to join in because, again, I just put out the room code. So we're going to wait for some people to get set up, some people to figure out what they got to do, and then we will be good to go. So right now we already got 4 people in. Let's take a look at our contestants. We got Go Boomerang, Dave Test, ODK, and OK Boomer. So again, for those of you who don't know, we actually, or for those of you who haven't really tuned in or haven't really noticed, we kind of upgraded the hardware that we're working with right now. So the streams should be looking a lot smoother and a lot nicer. So when you do watch these over, if you are participating and you want to show them to your friends or show them to your family, we do have some better quality. So that's always good. Now again, Battle Royale, you got like 9 different maps, I believe. So with those 9 different maps, we kind of combine them all into one. And as you see here, once this loads, you will be good. You can see all the maps right here. And yeah, I like this feature because it adds a lot of variety. You got a lot of different stuff. You can make basically any map that you want, submit it to us, and we will actually put it in. We also have some maps from over the summer. People who took the Battle Royale course made their own maps as well. Um, so yeah, it's just really cool because every game is going to be different. It's not the same game every time. Um, like other battle royales, like Fortnite, they have the same map, and then they try to change it up like every few months. However, when this is kind of like an everyday or an every game thing, it makes it a lot more. I don't know. It just makes it a lot more unique in that way. Because then everything you do play is going to be different. You're going to get a different experience every single time. And we actually do drop in. So we are good to go for our first game. And yeah, we're going to see. Let's see where everyone landed. So it looks like we got 2 people landing very close in that bottom left, the desert map, I like to call that. We got someone in the snow mountains right there, and then we got one person all the way up at the top. So let's see who is in here together. It looks like that's going to be ODK and OK Boomerang in the desert location. OK Boomer looks like he's moving around in the snow, while Dave Test, I believe, is our player all the way at the top. So it doesn't look like anyone's really encountering each other yet. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We may have to wait till the storm comes in. And now again, if you have played or you have watched it in the past, the storm does come in very, very quickly. Once it comes in, it really does, like, you got to run in or else you're going to get eaten up by the storm. And since the maps also aren't like too large, it makes the storm have a bigger impact and kind of forces the players to encounter each other sooner, which is always very good because we don't like anyone who's hiding. However, people do play it very smart. They make the sky bases, they go up on mountains and all that stuff. So it looks like Gogo Boomerang right now is using the orb wand. However, he may have just switched, picked up a different one. We'll find that out soon. So it looks like we may have an encounter going on at the top up there. I believe that is going to be OK Boomer and Dave Test are very, very close together. Now, when you have players very close together like this, it's kind of tough to really know what's going to happen because at one point you have some players that are just going to try to take the fight, sneak up on their opponent, but once the player who's getting snuck up on figures that out, they usually just run away. So as you see, both these players are super close to each other. However, they're not even in the same map now. So that makes it pretty fun, pretty funny, pretty interesting. So again, we got OK Boomer up here. No one again encountering each other. However, the storm has started to come in. So I believe once the storm comes in the first time, it kind of cuts off like a third of the map. It does a lot. Maybe even more than that because it's a circle, it's kind of crazy. But it does cut off a lot, and it kind of does push all the players closer together. Now, again, that's always a good thing because you don't want you want some action. You don't want to just see people hiding from each other the whole game. You definitely do want some action. OK Boomer looks like he's getting a little bit stuck in the storm right there. We are going to look at everyone else. Looks like ODK just got a chest. Very good for him. Very good for him. Let's try to find out who's who. I believe ODK is going to be the red. OK Boomer is the orange, who's deep in the storm right now. I wonder if he's going to be able to even make it out. And then it looks like Dave Test is green. And that means that Gogo Boomerang is going to be yellow in this match. Looks like he is, again, gathering up some materials. So, again, if you haven't played the game, you actually get materials from kind of draining the color out of different objects that are in here. So when you drain the color, you get energy, and then with that energy, you can build the stairs, walls, roofs, floors, and all that fun stuff. So it does look like our players are kind of centering in right here. We got a lot of action right now. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to see something go on. It looks like two players are super duper close together. I believe that is going to be Dave Test and ODK with our first encounter of this game with Gogo Boomerang also in the back. So we have a three-way encounter. Looks like ODK is taken down with the Gogo Boomerang and Dave Test now trying to fight to see who is the one who's going to be able to make it out of this this trident of a battle right now. And then I believe we also have OK Boomer. So this may be the final showdown right here. A nice little battle between Gogo Boomerang, Dave Test, and OK Boomer. OK Boomer somehow wasn't even in the middle of that sandwich and was taken out by Dave Test and Gogo Boomerang. They kind of just teamed up on him. Gogo Boomerang just kind of froze right now while Dave Test is behind him. I'm not sure if he's kind of going through OK Boomer's stuff to see if he had any better wands. However, he is getting chased down. Looks like we are going to have a nice little duel right now. Gogo Boomerang does start to build some stairs. That always gives a good advantage. Something that you should do, though, is go up on those stairs. Because once you do go up on the stairs, you do have the high ground. And having the high ground is always good in this game. So, again, we got Gogo Boomerang, Dave Test coming down to the final two. Showdown right now. Looks like Gogo Boomerang is using the Orb Wand, and Dave Test was using an automatic. I'm not sure if he still is holding on to that. Of course, we will find out soon, and he is. So again, we got a lot of crazy stuff. That may actually be a Burst Wand. So again, this is looking pretty crazy. However, it does look like Gogo Boomerang was able to take down Dave Test with that Orb Wand. And now, again, something I do like to say is that the Orb Wand is very good for when you're kind of in those, like, when both players are moving at the same time, because the Orb Wand does hit a larger area. So you kind of have a bigger room for error there. It's really hard to kind of like calculate for the other player's movement as well as your own movement, because you do move pretty fast. And the projectiles are not. All right, so now I do have another code for you guys. This one is going to be Bread It. So Bread IT. BREADIT. And again, if you guys do want to join, you just type in the room code and then press join this player and you will be good to go. Now again, I join as the spectator always because I'm the caster. So that again was a very good game. Very good game. Props to all the players. A lot of action towards the end there. So that was really cool to see. Because there wasn't a lot of action at the beginning, so it kind of let all of our players loot up, and then we kind of had a really, really, really nice like war towards the end there, like a nice like four-way battle. It was very cool. So again, looks like we do have 4 players: ODK, OK Boomer, Dave Test, and AAD7615. So we're gonna again give it a little bit, see if anyone else does join. Again, if you do want to join, Bread It is the code. So we are going to get started right now. We will take a nice little look at our map. And there we go. So that, I already see that, whatever that map is, looks really cool. This one in the top right, top left, looks super cool. Got a lot of towers in there. We got the dice blocks. Those are always kind of wild to see because they're just kind of floating. You got the little sorry guy. You got a little flag. Also, we got this mountain. I do enjoy this mountain because I just feel like it's constructed very nicely. Kind of looks like a nice little stack. We do have the dragon also. We haven't seen the dragon in a while in any of these games, so that's always good to see. The dragon, as you can see, can we see it from here? I believe we can. Yeah, so the dragon takes up a huge chunk of the map right there also, so it's just pretty funny. It also does look really cool. So we're going to see where our players are also dropping in. Looks like everyone's dropping in a different square this time, so that's also pretty cool. I believe someone landed on the dice block. Did they? Yeah, ODK actually landed on the dice block. There was a chest up there, I believe, or there were just some pretty good wands up there. So that's always good. And again, there is no fall damage, so you are able to just kind of drop off that for free. You don't really have to worry about it. So landing on a cool location like that, it could really only benefit you because we do sometimes have rare wands or chests up there. So yeah. So again, I really do like that location over there. That's a very, very clean looking location. And again, it doesn't look like any of our players are really close together. ODK could see AAD from all the way over there. However, there's no way he's gonna be able to hit him from here. So again, you guys are able to make your own maps. If you do take the class over the summer, we do select a bunch of maps from there. However, also during the summer, we kind of hold like map contests where players could submit their maps and we may add them in. Because again, we do this over the summer as well, and we actually have tournaments where the different schools participate. We're gonna see how we run that this year. If we do it online, because then we won't have schools, so we may do some team signups or something like that. You know, we always figure something out for you guys, so no need to worry. We will keep it going this year. But again, the tournaments over the summer are always super fun. Yeah. You do those for Battle Royale and Sembly as well. So no matter which game you like more, there will be an opportunity. And also Rocket Kart Racers will come soon enough, as ODK and OK Boomer are passing each other. That's why I'm cracking up. Not sure if they really saw each other. Looks like OK Boomer's moving super fast on ODK's screen. It looks very funny. So again, we do have ODK. Looks like he's trying to track on OK Boomer. OK Boomer running for the hills too. So it looks like ODK is going after OK Boomer. He does have the scatter wand. Now the scatter wand, I must say, is the best wand. However, he does switch over to the automatic. Now the reason why I say the scatter wand is the best wand is because it fires out so many projectiles at one point that this is a crazy battle right now, but ODK is able to win it. The reason why the scatter wand is so great is because it does fire out a lot of projectiles at the same time. So when it does do that, it actually, every single time a projectile does hit you, does a lot of damage. So there are some scatter wands, such as the charge scatter wand, where if you hold it down and then you fire it, it kind of goes off in like a little short burst. And even the projectiles are pretty close together. So there's a higher chance of multiple of them hitting you. So you could be able to take out your opponent in basically just one burst. So that makes it very, very powerful. And it's also good from long range too. Not super long range, but like in a battle like this, it would be pretty good. So we do got Dave Test and AAD going to work right now. I believe AAD, this is his first game of the day. So Dave Test and AAD are battling. It looks like they both have orb wands. I think based on my view that AAD's orb wand is better because I think he does have the moon wand. Does look like he's making a run for it now. He may be low on health. Dave's Test is trying to get him, though, before he is able to heal up. Looks like he is healing right now. However, he gets ambushed by Dave's Test. AAD still kicking, still running for it. Let's see if he is able to make a comeback here. Let's also find out where our last... So ODK is all the way up in the top left corner, so he's not going to be a part of this action right now. So this is going to be an AAD and Dave Test showdown to find out who makes it to the top two, it looks like, unless Dave Test gives up his pursuit. Ooh, and and AAD just put the skates on Dave Test, made him fall into a hole into the storm, and looks like he's now gaining some ground against Dave Test. Looks like he's able to kind of make a run for it, run away. Gives him a little bit of breathing room there. However, Dave Test again in hot pursuit, trying to hit him with the orb wand. And again, the orb wand doesn't have a lot of distance, but again, when you are moving like kind of side to side, it's pretty good. However, right now, it does look like AAD is out of the range of Dave Test. Now, is he going to take another potion and try to encounter Dave Test? Or is he just going to continue to get out. It does look like he opens a chest quick on the fly. However, he wasn't even able to grab anything, as Dave's Test is relentless right now. They may be all the way going to ODK right now. Yeah, so ODK has now entered the battle. They basically went around the entire map. So now we're gonna see, maybe this was AAD's plan all along to kind of get Dave Test off his guard right now, and it worked. So ODK with that scatter one was able to take care of Dave Test, and now AAD could take care of ODK right here. It does look like he was able to gather a potion, so that may be good because I think he was a little bit low on health. Now let's see if AAD is the one to force this encounter, or if it will be ODK. Looks like AAD again does not like the wands that he has, because he keeps opening up these chests even though he's getting chased down. So ODK with that scatter wand is going to be very dangerous. AAD may be better off. Yeah, so I was going to say AAD may be better off kind of getting some ground and playing around that scatter wand from a distance than being so close. However, it's always going to be hard for both players to hit your opponent from distance, because again, these are not hit scan. They are actual projectiles, tangible projectiles. So you do have, your projectile needs to hit the opponent in order for it to count. Can't just be your crosshair. So again, AAD doing a great job of running away from the scatter wand. And again, the scatter wand does have some negatives to it. It does drain your magic very quickly. So your magic kind of acts as your ammo in this case. So instead, oh, oh my goodness gracious. So it does look like AAD was doing what I was talking about. It looked like he was waiting for ODK to kind of run out of magic from taking all those scatter shots, because the scatter shots drain a lot of magic. And then he charged up his own giant orb on his own, and then was able to take out ODK in one hit. Oh my god, that orb looked ridiculously large as well. I believe when you charge it down, it also grows. So props to AAD for winning that one. And we will get another code right with you guys very soon. So our code is going to be hi there. So HITHERE. That's going to be our room code. So again, you guys type in hi there, join this player. I'm going to join as a spectator again, so I'll be good to go. So here you have get bread. So get bread, maybe they saw the room code and this is a new player and they decided to name themselves after the room code last time, which I believe was bread it. So we have get bread now, we have Dave Test, we have ODK back in. And looks like one more player joined as well. Go Boomerang is back. So it looks like a lot of players are kind of swapping. Maybe they're eating lunch, maybe an early dinner right now. Because so far we've had 6 total players. However, we only had 4 in at one time. So it is good to always get different players in, and the games have been running very smoothly, very quick, pretty good. I must say. So I believe we are going to get started in a little bit, and then we will take the little gander at the map. We got Get Bread and Go Boomerang busting a move right now. So again, we are going to get started with our 4 players, ODK and Dave Test. Shout out to you guys. I believe you guys were in every game so far. And we are going to, again, take a little look at this map. So what do we got here? I believe this snow map has been in almost every single map we've seen so far. I always know because it's kind of the 2 mountains and then the big gray. It just looks like a gray rectangle, but it is a pretty cool looking bridge actually. However, on the map it kind of is just like a straight down view, so it's kind of difficult to see that. We do got the desert up in the top left. So we got a little swampy yellow gross area in the bottom left. I'm just messing around, although I have never seen any land that looks like that. And then we have a bunch of green plains over here. We do got a nice little castle, I believe that is, surrounded by a nice little moat. So props to whoever made that map. It looks very, very cool. So Dave Test is able to get that moon wand. Now that is the wand that I believe AAD, who won our last game, won the game with by charging up a very large orb and taking care of his opponent in one projectile. So we do got two players very close together right here. It looks like that is going to be Get Bread and ODK. Yeah, so Get Bread and ODK are right next to each other right here. So this is Get Bread's first game. We are going to see how he does. It looks like he has a charge semi-automatic wand. So that charge wand is kind of... I don't really know how I feel about that charge wand, because again, that one only shoots out one projectile at a time. And it also isn't as big as the orb charge projectile. So it's just super duper hard to hit the opponent. However, does look like he's going to stick to it. Maybe he does have one in the back, and he's just using this from distance. So now it looks like Dave Test and Get Bread are the closest players together. It doesn't look like Get Bread knows that Dave Test is behind him. Yeah, so Get Bread's projectiles are not reaching something. We are going to have to go back to Dave Test right here, because he is right behind Get Bread, and he is able to take him out super quickly, I believe, with that charge shot wand. With that, the moon wand, very, very powerful. And now we are going to see, where is... Go-Go Boomerang is kind of out of the action right here. ODK at the top of the mountain, Dave Test at the bottom. Just going to check in on our good friend Go-Go Boomerang. And I believe... I can't even see what wand they have, but we will find that out soon. Maybe, hopefully they have one. Hopefully they're not just walking around with nothing. But they are also draining the magic from these objects. It does look like he has an automatic. I did see some projectiles coming out. So it does look like he is draining some magic from these objects, draining the color out of them. That does give you the resources to build. There's also a chest over there. Let's see if they grab it. There's two chests over there. Let's see if they grab them. Looks like they are able to grab some potions too. Those always help. Now again, Dave Test and ODK not too close together, so it doesn't look like we're going to see some action for a little bit. While Go-Go Boomerang does look like they are going to be stocking up on their items right now. Maybe their wands. Looks like they are trying to get something good. Maybe the players who have been watching are now all trying to get that moon wand, because they did see, I believe, AAD, was it last game, use that to take out an opponent in one hit. Now, that's very appealing to a lot of players, especially when the projectile's so large as well. It kind of makes it pretty good. Really good. It may be one of the best, actually. So here we have ODK right behind Dave Test. We're gonna find out how this works. We're gonna find out how this goes. Looks like Dave Test is draining some magic from objects. So if he does not turn around, however, ODK is firing some projectiles off. A lot of projectiles off. Maybe even telling Dave Test where he is by firing all those. And it does look like Dave Test does turn around, so he has spotted ODK, I believe. Now we're just going to take a quick little look to see. Go-Go Boomerang does look like they are coming in behind. So Dave Test, yeah, you do see that big orb. That is the result of the charge wand being in play. So we're going to take a look at Dave Test, because right now it looks like he's kind of sandwiched in the middle of all this action. Now both players right here using the orb wand. It's kind of even hard to tell. Oh my goodness. So ODK able to really just spam his orb wand and take out Dave Test, who had that moon wand. So we're going to see. We're going to see what ODK prefers. Now, he has the broom wand. I believe that's the one he was using. Now, that's an automatic orb wand. However, automatic has a lot of different meanings. That one's a very, very fast automatic one. So all you have to do is really hold down mouse 1, and the orbs are going to go flying. So here we have our final showdown right now between Go-Go Boomerang and ODK. We're going to see what happens right here. ODK using the automatic with ODK using that orb wand. Go-Go Boomerang was able to knock ODK down. However, it's going to be tough for him to get a good angle on him in order to take him out. So we're going to have to really wait and see how both players do approach this situation. Now, ODK could, if they wanted to, knock down Go-Go Boomerang as well. It does look like they... Oh, so they do pick up that moon wand. So they do have 2 orb wands, which are gonna come really in handy when Gogo Boomerang has the automatic wand, which kind of just the automatic. I believe it may just be called regular. When it fires those yellow projectiles. Now, those ones are pretty easy to dodge. However, with the orbs, very hard to dodge, as we've seen many times with ODK taking out Dave Test there and AAD winning the last game with the huge orb projectile. So Gogo Boomerang is gonna start the encounter by jumping down, automatically against the high ground because ODK does kind of fall into a pit right there. Now Gogo Boomerang does look like they were trying to pick up some wands, and ODK able to completely melt Gogo Boomerang right there, able to take him down very quickly. Very impressive from ODK getting those 2 eliminations with that orb wand. That may be in contention for the best. We did see ODK use that very well as well. So our next room code is going to be Pringle. Pringle. And now again, if you guys do want to play, type in Pringle, join this player. I'm going to join as a spectator. But yeah, so ODK doing a very good job of getting those eliminations with that wand. Now, we haven't really seen the broom wand get used many times in our open play session so far. However, ODK was able to put that to really good work, similar to how AAD was able to use the moon wand. So maybe those are just kind of what they prefer, or maybe they are just really good wands. So right now, it looks like we do have 2 new players in this game. We got Rotisserie Chicken and Gus. So again, the 4 players. Got the 4-player games going on. And we are going to get started pretty soon. Pretty soon. And now again, just because we do have some downtime in between these games, I just want to mention that you guys are already on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BRPclips. So if you do want to check out some videos, we always got videos up there. We got our projects of the weeks, projects of the months, projects of the year up there. So those are pretty good examples for what kind of projects you're going to be making over the summer if you are interested in taking our summer classes. Or if you're not sure what class you want to take, you could look at some of the projects, see what interests you, and go from there. Now, again, we also have a lot of kind of third-party videos. So we got some videos covering like Mario Kart. We have some game reviews up there. I believe what we have coming up soon is going to be some Animal Crossing and some Mario Maker, because I believe Mario Maker also released a new update where you are able to make some worlds. So those are going to be some cool videos we got coming out, new videos. So yeah, just make sure you do subscribe and you do hit that notification bell, because we will be putting stuff out and you don't want to miss it. So again, this looks like our map features our dragon over there in the middle. All of our players, again, on a different little square right now, so they will be able to loot up before they do encounter each other. Hopefully, unless someone just makes a run for it. So we are looking at Gus right now. And now we're also going to be looking at Rotisserie Chicken. I believe the heart... Oh, they do have the moon wand. Let's see if they choose to take it. It looks like they do. So they do pick up that moon wand. Now, the moon wand, we did see AAD use that very well. It looks like Dave Test also has the moon wand. I think he used it last time, but he kind of got bested by the broom wand that ODK had, because that broom wand was firing out orbs like it was no one's business. He was going very quickly. And that was also able to help him get the victory. So ODK right now at the top of the mountain. Not sure if he was able to get a wand right now. It doesn't look like he's holding anything. So maybe he's looking for a chest. Oh, he does pass by a llama. Looks like he's not going to get it. So the llama is kind of acts how llamas act in Fortnite, where you get a lot of materials. However, with these llamas, you just kind of drain them. You don't have to open them up or anything. You just drain them, and it kind of fills your magic up a lot quicker than going around and draining like the trees or the buildings would. So it does look like we do have an encounter over here in the desert between Gus and Dave Test. Now Dave Test again does have that moon wand. Gus using the automatic wand right now, the stick. So we're going to see what happens. Looks like Dave Test is charging up. And it does look like he isn't even able to get the big orb shot off. Looks like Gus is able to conquer him. So props to Gus right there. Big props to Gus, because now we're going to see what he does. Yeah, so he picks up that moon wand right now. We're gonna have to figure out, we're gonna have to get the stats on the moon wand, because right now only one person has used the moon wand to their advantage, but it looks like everyone wants it. So we're gonna have to see how that how this ends up going on, how the meta develops. So right now we have Rotisserie Chicken and Gus both have the moon wand. Now ODK, again, I'm not sure if they have a wand at this point in time. Does look like they are climbing these mountains though. Looks like they're just enjoying themselves. They did win the last game, so maybe this is just their victory lap. So again, it does look like we do have two players very, very close. Looks like we do got Gus and Rotisserie Chicken in a battle right now. Gus is chasing after our friend Rotisserie. Looks like Rotisserie is making a run for it though. They are also battling around the dragon. I've never seen really a battle go on around these parts, so very, very interesting to see what's going to happen. Rotisserie Chicken kind of forces Gus into the storm with that orb wand. Looks like Rotisserie Chicken may have taken a few hits right there from that automatic. Rotisserie Chicken is using the crown wand, I believe that is. Now, again, does look like they're building. Very, very good use of building. Able to make a quick escape. Is Gus in pursuit? It looks like they are. However, they are taking the high road right now. Kind of going up the mountain while Rotisserie Chicken, maybe they don't know it, but Gus is behind them. And almost on even ground right here. Now, they do break their stairs. Will they be able to break all of it? Yes, they do. So now Gus has the high ground right now. Really, really, really going to work on Rotisserie Chicken's buildings right now. ODK, our buddy, is still looks like they're trying to sneak their way in. However, I'm not sure if they do have a wand or not. Now again, Rotisserie Chicken is up on that building right now. Does look like Gus is waiting for his wand to recharge. Now, I'm not sure if Rotisserie Chicken even knows where Gus is at this point in time. So we're just going to take a little quick gander at ODK, see if he does have a wand now. Now, again, I'm not really sure. It does look like they are about to get a chest, however. So that is always good. Now, the Rotisserie Gus battle is still ensuing, while ODK is now able to get a chest. So now we know for a fact that they have some wands. So they may be able to kind of snag this victory away right here. With the Rotisserie Chicken, looks like they are hiding under a tree. Gus is also in hot pursuit right behind them. I think Gus kind of didn't even know what was going on right there. Gus may not have even known where Rotisserie Chicken went. It looks like they played around that tree very, very well. Rotisserie Chicken, can they get the upper hand on Gus in this fight? Oh, no. So Gus used that moon wand, the very, very, very large projectile, and was able to get a hit on to our friend Rotisserie Chicken as he was dropping down. So there's nothing really that Rotisserie Chicken could do about that. That was pretty crazy. So again, we do have ODK and Gus, final two. It's going to come down to it. We got ODK pursuing Gus, I believe. Let's see if both players do see each other. Now, our map right now, again, it's a pretty small circle. However, there's that big mountain in the middle. So it may be beneficial to our players to go up on top of that mountain. Whoever gets there first may have the high ground. Well, they will have the high ground, but they may also have an advantage in the next battle. We will see. It looks like Gus spotted ODK. Looks like he should have. And they're now building around. Very, very smart to make sure that they don't really slip up and fall down the hill here. Now, we are going to be monitoring Gus right here, but let's go over to ODK. Very, very, very clever strategy. Oh, however, they may have jumped the bull right there. I don't even know if that's the saying. That's not the saying. However, they were able to kind of sneak up through Gus's building and get up on here. Gus probably has no idea. Now, are they able to capitalize? It does not look like they will be able to capitalize on that. Very smart strategy coming in from ODK. They found a little bit of a gap in the building that Gus had. However, Gus able to play around the mountain and take the victory. So big props to Gus. We are gonna get one more in. So this final code is gonna be last one. So LASTONE, last one. Here we go. Now this is gonna be our last one of the day, of the week, because again it is Friday. However, again, I do just want to mention we will be doing this again next week, 4 p.m. Eastern time every weekday. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And again, thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. These are always really fun to run. It's really fun when everyone participates as well. So thank you for everyone participating in it. And we will also have the open house next Wednesday covering Battle Royale, as well as Rocket Kart Racers. So if you do want a little sneak peek on that, if you do want to see what our next esport game is going to kind of look like and how you guys can make your own over the summer, make sure you do stay tuned on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. again on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/brpclips. So make sure you are subscribed and make sure you do hit that bell icon so you will so you won't miss anything, you know. So we do got 3 people in right now. We got Rotisserie Chicken, Dave Test, and ODK. We're gonna wait a little bit on some more people. We have had 4 people every single game, so hopefully we do get a 4th player here as well. So again, thank you guys, all of you guys, for watching and for tuning in. We are gonna get on our way here, so it does look like we are gonna start with 3 people. So we're gonna have a quick little mini game right now, a nice little 3-way game to finish things up. And I believe ODK won a game. I don't believe Rotisserie Chicken won a game, and Dave's Test, I don't know if he won a game today. I think they won a game on our last stream. So we're gonna see if ODK is able to get 2 today, which will make him the highest winner of the day with the most wins. So again, we're gonna take a quick little look at the map. Again, that map in the top left I really like. The map in the top right I really like as well. We do got the desert. We do got that little mucusy looking map in the bottom left. And then we got the castle again too in the bottom right. So we got a lot of variety, got a lot of cool maps. We're gonna see who's able to take the victory right here. So we do have our players dropping in. We're going to take a look at where they are. It looks like they all landed pretty close to each other. So let's try to find out who's who. I believe this is Rotisserie Chicken. Someone's up on the mountain. Dave Test? No, that Dave Test is in the castle. So Dave Test is in the bottom right. And then we have ODK as our yellow. So we got yellow, orange, red. Yellow and red do make orange, so very, very, very fun choice of colors right there. So again, we do got ODK yellow, Rotisserie Chicken red, and Dave Test as orange. So again, our players aren't really too close. However, they are too close for comfort, so we may not know when a battle ensues. It may be soon, it may take a while, because again, people could go all over the map. The storm hasn't started moving in yet. However, once players do see each other, they usually do like to go after one another. So we're going to really have to see how that works out. Looks like ODK is able to open up a chest, get some nice wands. No potion, though. So you do want to get the potions, because the potions are very powerful, as you're basically able to heal yourself if you are in a fight. So if someone doesn't have a potion, but you do, you will be able to kind of heal yourself up. Now, we're going to watch this from ODK's perspective, because he has a pretty good view on this battle. It looked like Rotisserie Chicken has that scatter one, while Dave Test has the orb one. We're going to see how this ends up. And it looks like Dave Test is able to take out Rotisserie Chicken. So, oh, and it looks like ODK is just going to hop right down. So this is going to be a super quick game right now if Dave Test does take this encounter. And it looks like he will. So we do have ODK and Dave Test. Looks like they both have the same wand, the Cane Wand. We're going to see who is going to be able to take it home. Oh, this is crazy. There's too many projectiles flying. And Dave Test looks like he was able to take home the last game of the day and of the week. So again, I do want to thank everyone for participating in the stream and everyone who was tuning in. Thank you again for giving us your support. Next week, again, we will have our Sembly and Battle Royale streams going on, so make sure you guys tune into those every single weekday, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to be running these. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't got anything else for you guys, so make sure you guys do check out our YouTube page. We do have some videos up there if you are bored or whatever. And I will see you guys next week. So I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope everyone stays safe. All right, see ya.